These girls are now gold. Now, I dislike repeating myself, but can't help reminding you that these are the very same women who, not too many days ago, were told to go back to the kitchens, who are now commanding a whole nation to sit up, listen to them, acknowledge them, and give them what they truly deserve. What has the turnaround been like, and how has this impacted these cricketers financially and, of course, when it comes to the commercial and sports market? Now, many athletes spend a lifetime trying to win big. That is, achieve what they always dreamed of course, and importantly, get the recognition that they've worked towards. Many end up doing the first part all right, with no luck in the latter. Many of these women, the seniors, particularly like Harmanpreet Kaur, have lived a lot of their lives exactly doing this, making the country proud with no return investment. Come a World Cup win, an eye-opening World Cup at that, and at home, and suddenly the strokes are different. The hype is unbelievable, the excitement is palpable, and the endorsement, it's sky high. It's like the floodgates have opened and the women are suddenly superstars. First, the cash prize itself. This edition of the World Cup saw the highest. The Indian squad took home $4.48 million. And guess what? The Indian Cricket Board gave a separate cash award to the winning team, an amount more than the winner's check of $6 million. That's not all. Various others also jumped in to stake their claim and show their support to their star. The state of Himachal Pradesh announced a cash award of $120,000 for pacer Renuka Singh. The state of Madhya Pradesh announced the same, that's $120,000 for Kranti Gould. Punjab Cricket Association will reward Harmanpreet Kaur and Amanjot Kaur $12,000. Deepti Sharma was made DSP in Uttar Pradesh. An industrialist pledged diamond jewelry and rooftop solar panels for each team member. Well, I call it creativity. And that's not it. India's captain Harmanpreet Kaur's historic triumph will be commemorated by a wax statue of hers that will be resurrected in Jaipur's Nahargarh Fort. It will be unveiled next year, supposedly on International Women's Day. What a way to wax eloquent here. But more than anything, brands have queued up to get these women on board. This World Cup win has triggered a massive jump in brand endorsements. The fees have reportedly scaled up from anywhere between 25% for a few to even 100% to some others who clearly weren't even being seen till this particular tournament. A lot of the stars of this campaign is what the focus is on, primarily the captain and vice captain, of course, and of course some breakout stars and top performers who would see a 30 to 50% jump in endorsement fees, with emerging players, of course, moving into the higher fee brackets. Now, what this clearly is telling us is that these women stars, who apparently were just good enough to sit at home not too long ago, are now commercial assets, capable of being a brand, of being the face of campaigns. A World Cup that was topsy-turvy, an emotional roller coaster ride for these women, has now resulted in a deluge of offers, people all lining up, fee negotiations and renegotiations and more. Here's the truth though, despite all this, despite this gold rush and the recognition, the words of praise that's being heaped and all the attention that's being trained on them, the gulf between men's and women's endorsements when it comes to cricketers still remain very wide, bigger than you can imagine. Now, while for many of us who've watched some of these women for many years, the overwhelming feeling is this is about time. But for many who are studying the industry and who are probably aware of the cycle when it comes to these moments, these episodes, it very well could be a post-win buzz. The whiff of a newly minted champion, the first especially for women cricket. How long will that aura last? That doesn't depend on these women. It doesn't depend on these athletes who have repeatedly kept their end up of the deal. That just depends on us, how we view their commercial worth, not today, not tomorrow, but in the years to come. On the many brands out there, will they continue to see these players for all that they stand for? Not just this particular triumph, but also the struggles and the obstacles that they've had to endure and overcome to get here. Of fighting against the tide constantly. That's what I want to leave you with.
Want the facts?
The latest developments?
News that gets straight to the point. Well, we've got all three just for you. This is Firstpost Live, a brand new show, your window into what really matters.
Don't miss it.